If you like this, read and watch this book club edition. If you liked The Exorcist House, which is a horror book about a family who moves into an old house and discover a hidden room in the basement, they discover that the previous owner used to perform exorcisms, but by that time, all hell has broken loose. Then you should read and watch The Exorcist, which is a horror about a mom who's trying tirelessly to find help for her daughter who begins to act strangely. And when all the doctors can't give her any answers, she turns to a troubled priest. You could also read A Headful of Ghosts, which is a horror book about a family that is torn apart when one of the children begin to act bizarre. A priest suggests an exorcism, believing that she is possessed. A production company also finds interest in this family, and the family agrees to be filmed. Now, years later, the younger sister is being interviewed and recalling all the horrors. You should also watch Paranormal Activity, which is a found footage horror film about a couple who becomes more and more disturbed by some sort of supernatural presence. House of the Devil is a horror film about a college student who takes a strange babysitting job only to discover that something demonic is occurring in the house. You might also want to watch Devil's Due, which is a horror film about a pregnant woman who begins to realize that her pregnancy may have sinister origins. You may also want to check out the Evil Dead movies, The Evil Dead and The Evil Dead Rise. In those movies, an evil book awakens the dead and possess all those involved. The Conjuring movies are about evil entities possessing people, haunting their homes, and disturbing their lives. In The Possession, a young girl buys a strange box at a yard sale and becomes possessed by the dislocated spirit that inhabits it. Of course, a great good old-fashioned haunted house story that you could also watch is the Amityville Horror. Or you could read The Demonologist, which is a book about the extraordinary career of Ed and Lorraine Warren. These are the people who inspired the Conjuring movies. I believe I gave The Exorcist House 4 stars, and there is also a sequel titled The Exorcist House Genesis. This one is a fantastic audiobook to listen to because the narrator does all the creepy demonic voices. If you love horror and if you love possession stories, I highly recommend these 2 books.